You people! Hello. Cecil has messed up again. Recently, he's gone back to arguing over and back with us about the confession video. It's edited. If he did do things, he was sleepwalking. What else? He was an underage boy. None of them excuses hold water. But it's just very, very interesting that when it comes to the background audio, and we had mentioned this before, that there was a dog barking in the background at crucial parts of that video. And that's one thing that he avoids talking about. You know why? Because he cannot find an answer for that one. You know, I gave him opportunity to answer that before, and I got heard all kinds of abuse, was called all kinds of flipping names. But anytime this confession video comes up, you know, we had spoken about how crucial background audio is when it comes to videos that are being chopped up and edited. When you chop up the vocal layer of the audio, the background layer is going to be chopped as well. And by exposing that background layer, it proves that the video was not chopped up. But he avoids bringing up the dog because he's kind of stuck there. Be interested to know if he ever has an answer to that, and will it ever make sense? Most likely not. Another interesting thing I noticed too was he's been boasting that he's got a heavy goods vehicle license, or he's training to drive heavy goods vehicles and buses, and he says, I'm driving a bus right now. Now the camera wasn't on him, but he was focusing on whinging at us while he was learning to drive a massive bus. One, I hope it wasn't a school bus, and two, when you're driving a big vehicle like that and you are learning, you are supposed to be concentrating on the road, not focusing on talking to us. I found that kind of concerning. But, you know, it doesn't surprise me when it comes to Cecil. There was another recent stream. Now, he picks weird times to have streams. He was on the way out with his daughter to see a pup. You know, a little dog. And that was the time he picked to have this rant about how America is the best country in the world because some rapper was doing, or some country rapper or country singer was singing about anti-political stuff in the US or whatever. The thing I found interesting was he was bringing his daughter to see a new pup. Wasn't it not so long ago that one of his cats needed medical attention, and he was doing these shorts with sad music saying that we need to save whatever the name of the cat was, and we need $1,000. Turned out he needed $300, and that money was got in very, very little time. Now, if you had to reach out to your viewers to save the life of one of your animals, he's got 5 cats, by the way, and 1 dog. Why would you be going and making things more difficult by getting another dog. You know, taking into mind too that recently he was out of work and had to sell his car, but he actually was driving to the see the pup in the car that he sold to his boss, even though he's unemployed, and the boss bought the car for his wife. Why would a boss buy a 2007 Hyundai car that has a number of things wrong with it? It's not adding up. Nothing adds up with Cecil. But getting a new pup when a couple of weeks ago whinging and crying about, medical bills for the cat, and he needs money, and please save Rocco, or whatever the name of the cat was. Members of the public actually did cover the cost of those medical bills, and you would think Cecil would make some content to thank them. Some nice creative content, but no, they have to put up with him standing in his kitchen ranting and raving about us. What a way to pay back those people. It's unbelievable, like. There was another short of 15 seconds of Cecil in the car with his daughter in the passenger seat, and he was wanting his viewers to know that he was spending time with his daughter, and turns the camera over to the daughter and turns it away real quick. It was made quite clear a number of times that the daughter doesn't want to be on his channel or want to be in his videos, and the way he panned the camera and panned it away real quickly, just to kind of catch her off guard, I think it's pretty scummy, like. He's got no regard for the daughter's privacy whatsoever. Does not give a shit, and that burns my biscuits when it comes to kids getting caught up in these situations. Like, Cecil's situation is self-made. It's his problem. It's not his daughter's problem. His daughter is, 13? She shouldn't know anything about any of this. Yes, a while back we seen him turning to the daughter and the daughter's friend to stand up for him because of his trolls. I mean, like, how pathetic can you be, When it comes to his critics, he's pretty vile. He says that us, the critics, can't do anything else except criticise him, and we're a drama community. He's the biggest drama channel I have ever seen on YouTube. And when it comes to attacking people like Master Shredder, especially when it came to the, Master Shredder had a paranormal channel, and, he used to go around to places with his son, and, now he doesn't do it anymore because he wasn't getting views and stuff. I've looked at Master Shredder's channel, and recently looked at the video of Master Shredder's equipment that he has. And I mean, like, I have most of the equipment that he's got, so I know that it's pretty good. Those Sony recorders, some say they're, the Sony of the DR60, if you could call it that. It's a pretty good recorder. The Spurt box, 12-587, uh, the 12-470, yeah, 470. I have one of those with a little speaker at the front. I think it's a bit noisier than the 469, but on a number of different boxes. Another Radio Shack, the black and silver radio, which I could never get my hands on. All pretty good stuff. All pretty good stuff. What has Cecil got? A PSP7 with a wire sticking out of the top of it instead of an antenna, and a ghost meter, not the Ghost Meter Pro, the ghost meter, which only reads up to 5 milligauss. I've got the Ghost Meter Pro, which has all these other stupid settings and that, and a 13-pound little voice recorder. I mean, like, he's been doing YouTube way longer than me. He's been doing YouTube for over 10 years. Wouldn't you think if he had some sort of an interest in the paranormal, that he would have more equipment than that by now, kind of thing? But he's criticising Master Shredder. Master Shredder's sessions is actually quite good as well. Where he's sitting down, the 12-587 is running straight into the atmosphere. It's picked up by the camera. It's the best way to use the 12-587. I put it through my audio system before. It's very often it's just better off sit it on the table, turn it on, and away you go. Pretty good sessions, pretty interesting places. What do we get from Cecil? Some Spurt box sessions calling out to Tupac or other celebrities, and he won't do a Spurt box just to do a Spurt box for ITC's sake, like. He has to clout chase every flipping time, and he's the one criticising Master Shredder. His criticism doesn't hold water in any way. Because I've gone through Master Shredder's content, and it's pretty good. Wish he could, still do it, and I know he's busy and stuff. But, Master Shredder had asked me to look into his sessions a while back, and I didn't get around to contact him and stuff. But the subject came up recently, and he mentioned it in a live that it was, the channel was called ITC Research. He didn't get around to naming it properly or whatever. I done a quick search, got it in a couple of minutes. Pretty good stuff, pretty good equipment, I have to say, pretty good. It's a shame that you're so busy that you can't continue on that stuff, because it's nice to focus on something else, a bit of a rest from Cecil kind of thing. But I understand, we have to keep an eye on Cecil because of what he says and does. He's damaging to other people and stuff like that. But it'd be nice, if he could get time to revive that channel, because it's pretty good. It's got a solid foundation to be very good with ITC. I notice with Cecil too, things are it's kind of like seasons. There's a season for, defending his confession video, and then there's other flipping things. There's the gold prospecting and stuff like that, and then he'd go back into, attacking us for a while. Then it's back to, making more excuses for the confession video. We are entering now making beats and gold prospecting. Another video that he panned the camera over to the daughter very quickly and panned out of it again. And it's just it's creepy when he does that. He very quickly. I remember he done that too when they were camping. He was filming behind Hetty, and Hetty turned around and he just turned the camera off really quickly. And he shouldn't have put that short out. Because when he put that short out, he just exposed himself for being a flippin' creep. Filming people without them knowing, and when they find out then, they just turn off the camera. He just turns off the camera real quick. But he had to post it. And in doing that, he exposed himself as a creepy fucker, But we're entering a little season of making beats and possibly gold prospecting. But we will be back to the subject pretty soon about this confession video and all this kind of stuff. I'm back to standing in his kitchen talking absolute crap, But in general, some of it's kind of it's just the same old shit. I mean, like, how many times do you have to say the same thing? And expecting a different result from that? I mean, like, this guy's 43 years old, and he acts like this. The kids are very smart these days. They can find stuff very, very quickly. And I'm sure his daughter's friends have come across his channel. Teachers, I mean, like, there's bound to be some sort of bullying in school in relation to Cecil's channel and that. And that's affecting her. That's fucking sad, like, But we will see how things are. We'll see what he gets up to next. But at the same time, sometimes it's tedious. It's the same old flipping arguments. And, calling us flipping stupid and stuff. Yet, a little crucial thing about this dog barking in the background, anybody can reveal the background by, taking a copy of the original, confession video, which he says isn't original because, his channel was deleted. He deleted it himself. He's a fucking liar. But you can take a copy of Irish Steeples, the confession video, put it into your audio software or your video software, and ramp up that gain. If you listen closely with a pair of headphones, you'll already hear the flipping dog. But by ramping up the gain, it exposes it more. And he never explained that, which is very interesting. I'd be very interested to find out if he ever does address it, what he'll come up with. But, I'm starting to do sessions, more sort of sessions on my main channel with this kind of background and stuff, and I'm sort of working on this kind of thing, so it's a work in progress. It's not there yet, so we'll see how it goes. But Cecil brought up gold prospecting and stuff like that, but he'll be back ranting in his kitchen in no time, and back whinging and crying about us and stuff. And, and saying at the same time he's not bothered by us. He is. If he wasn't bothered by us, he wouldn't be standing in his kitchen talking shit. But anyway, I'm going to go because it's kind of late. It's 1:30 in the morning. And I'm going to go to bed. talk to you real soon. Bye.